place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And I think for Milwaukee, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then there's Kenneth Faried, and it's Hayward in at the 4. In 2019, Chris Middleton named an All-Star for the first time. Bill, can he be the second best player of the championship team? He was asked, I guess, to be that last year, and it didn't work.
I think he could be the third best player in the championship.
Third, yes.
But I think you saw in the playoffs last year when they really needed the second kind of creator. I don't even want to say scorer, but somebody who could create a shot when your best guy is either sitting or having a bad game. He's just not quite there. He's too streaky, I think.
Terrific play.
Really good player. If he could definitely be one of the best 4 guys on the championship team.
Absolutely.
But as the number 2 guy now.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
He was all alone on that one.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Antetokounmpo against Hayward. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Harden inside the three-point line. Milwaukee with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now Westbrook. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Lakers.
And don't leave out his rebounder, Kevin. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Faried outside. Hayward looking over the floor. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. Unloads. The Rockets with another miss.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. And, Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. Should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change? Which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs this year. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
Well, you can't lose what the game is.
No,
it's bigs and smalls, it's inside, it's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, and it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter. No matter how you're going to get them, you still need somebody who can do that too.
And the rejection by Harden. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried.
And he recovers it. Westbrook, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Bucks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. No good from the great one.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Layman gets the bucket.
He's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
And Bill, over a quarter of today's NBA players were born in a country other than the United States. The talent is that broad all over the globe.
And Giannis was born on another planet. We don't know what planet
He is
was.
otherworldly.
It wasn't Earth. I think he just got dropped from some satellite. Yeah, this all starts with.
I love it too, don't you? I love the fact
do.
we've got players from Latvia and Greece and all over playing.
What's cool about it is they all kind of have distinct identities and quirks, and one of the things that makes somebody like Doncic so much fun to watch is he's not like anybody else. Like, he's close to James Harden, but he's also that step back three that he was taking that he's been making his whole life. Other than Harden, nobody was even really shooting it that way, you know? And I think there's an unselfishness with the European guys that is really useful for the way the American style.
100% agree.
They really, guys move without the ball, give and go, and it's not just like clear out, I'm up.
Yeah. Houston making some changes. Gordon comes in for Jake Layman. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throw.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Down low, here's Hayward. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Rivers in the corner, all alone. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Middleton can't get it to go.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Here's Rivers. And the dunk by Fareed.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Antetokounmpo, no good. On the wing, Eric Gordon, defended by Middleton. Here's Rivers, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bucks trail by 4, and Giannis earning another All-NBA nod. Bill, he'll be eligible to sign the biggest contract in NBA history this coming
I thought
summer.
you had the biggest contract
After
in NBA
you,
history.
after you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
after
I'm
you.
confused.
Timeout.
Well, what's funny about this is they could have signed him to the max a few years ago, and there was this rule that you could only have one guy on your team could have a 5-year max, and they were saving it for Jabari Parker, so they signed him for 4 years, $100 million. A little bit of
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a starter.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Rockets trail by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored 54 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
5 on the clock. And Houston again with the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
A handful of players land the Supermax contract bill. By and large, how do you see those deals working out?
It's tough. Nobody's really been happy with it yet. You know, it's so much money and it's such a big part of somebody's salary cap. And you're just kind of handicapped with it. And we've seen John Wall is the worst case scenario of it, but the situation Charlotte was in with Kemba Walker, where he makes the All-NBA team and now his Supermax is $240 million instead of 180. Like, that's crazy. And in a salary cap league, to pay $50 million a year from somebody is just nuts. It compromises the ceiling of the team. So the Bucks are going to be in this position, to be honest, where he's making $55 million a year and the cap's $120. How are you going to put a good team around
You can't maneuver.
You can't.
No.
So I would put a wrinkle in there that I would make the Supermax, whatever, pay the player whatever the number is, but it only counts for like $32 million or something. Make it so that it's not
A percentage of the total cap.
Yeah, make his cap figure is 32, even if you're paying him 55, and then that way people could compete better.
Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Bledsoe taking his time here. Here's the great one, and he gets it to go from the corner. The great one's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4, and Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the collection of post moves these young big fellas have, it's unreal. I'd say some of the most unstoppable moves in the game today.
And when you watch James Harden offensive, skill level is there certainly. Some people feel like he's the hardest player in the league to stop. Certainly to officiate, but defensively, one of the toughest to stop.
He works every year. He adds something to his game.
Don't you appreciate that in the play when they do that?
I think he's one of the most incredible offensive players I've ever seen. And when you talk about like hardest player in the league to stop, like he is that guy like in pickup that you would just hate to guard because he's just sneaky. He's low to the ground. He's going between his legs. You don't know. He's thrusting his body
Controls
into you.
his body in a way that other players can't do it when they're going in a little lean or a little slight. They just all of a sudden there's a whistle or he's got room to take the shot.
He uses the fear of James Harden against the defender in all these unique ways.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The great one passes to Drummond. In the corner, Middleton with it. There's the pass to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Westbrook with it. 14 points for him. And the foul called on the great one. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Middleton outside. Pass to Giannis. Bledsoe for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's Drummond missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
To the inside. You'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first. Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
Now here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. He tries for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nails the 16-footer. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And that one, good. Layman's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. And so it's Milwaukee now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And that one is good. 10 points for Giannis. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 11-point game. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Oh, Fareed in position. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They lead by 11. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the foul called on the great one. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. One second left. The shot misses. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rockets trail by 6. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then there's Kenneth Fareed, and it's Hayward in at the power forward position. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Pass to the great one. And Drummond kicks to Middleton. Here's the great one. He's covered by Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. The pass to the great one. And here is Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. Pass to the great one. Over Harden. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. The Rockets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Westbrook against Bledsoe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. Russell Westbrook. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. He's perfect from the line this time. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Passes to the great one. Now here's Giannis. That won't go. He's failed to score in 6 of his 11 tries from the field. Oh, Fareed in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The shot's good from the great one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 18. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Westbrook kicks to Layman. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got 21 in the game.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fareed. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Middleton on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets trail by 5. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The shot's good from the great one.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night.
Middleton can't get it to go. Bledsoe against Harden, looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. Harden's got 10.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
The pass to the great one. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Westbrook. He's got 21. In the corner, Harden. From past the arc. Harden missing again.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Pass to Bledsoe. Here's the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Bucks making a change here. Holmes checked in. Layman passed to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 7. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Milwaukee, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Westbrook.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The first one falls. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Holmes with it, and it's Harden picking him up. It's deflected. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 12.
And the floater from Harden, that beautiful raindrop, teardrop, rainbow is just exceptional. No way the D can contest that in time. You cannot jump higher than that ball.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Westbrook. Hayward trying to get open. That one a little long. Bucks leading by 7. To the middle, Westbrook with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And Hayward with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game. And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Shoots from the elbow. Harden gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it...
Fareed the pass to Clemens. Fareed kicks to Magruder. Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. They need this. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Down low. Got it. Nice one there from the great one. The great one's got 34 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Tipped away. Outside Wilson. To the inside, the great one, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Bucks number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Passes it to Magruder. The feed to Fareed. The pass to Clemens. Oh, Fareed in position. Stolen by Len. The shot's good from the Great One. The Great One's got 38 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Rivers. They get a hand on it. Here's DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Clemens. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Clemens. Len with the block, but he recovers it. Lock at 6. Second chance shot, and he drops that one in. 9 points in the game so far.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Now Thomas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A 3-ball, and again.
Once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he is moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. Rivers in the corner. 23 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Lets it fly from 18. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Great one out there at Bledsoe. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Alex Len, and it's DiVincenzo in at the small forward. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Bucks leading by 21. Bledsoe outside. Giannis inside. Defended by Gordon. Bledsoe outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so here is Houston. Pass to Magruder. Knocked loose. Shot on the wing. Yes, that goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee the rebound.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That one is off.
Come on, this guy is a walking nightly double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
Harden outside. Latrey. Shot clock reset for the Rockets.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys.
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And the pass to Drummond. Here's the great one. Fareed defending. Pass to Bledsoe. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Harden. It's up a three, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's 17 points for James Harden. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Drummond with it. Bucks passing it around. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Magruder. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 17. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to the great one. Kick out to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Drummond passes to Bledsoe. Here's the great one from beyond the arc and then some. The great one's got 46 points.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
And here's Harden for three. The Rockets with another miss.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around that neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And you know, for that Pistons game, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the ball. The great one. He feeds it to Drummond. Pass to the great one. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. He's looking for Drummond and finds him up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Will it go? Another miss by Houston.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, Kevin, you can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great at swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
Bledsoe passes to the great one. Now here's Drummond, guarded by Harden. Drummond with it. Dishes it to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Jake Layman. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Middleton. 13 feet away.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano erupt.
Here's the great one. Drummond dishes to Bledsoe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's good from Bledsoe. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Free throw good, James Harden. Milwaukee leading by 19. Pass to Middleton. Inside. Here's the great one. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Harden. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Bledsoe. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. The great one passes to Bledsoe. Launches a three. They get it back. Here's Drummond. Passes it to the great one. Bledsoe outside. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Westbrook passes to Layman. Back to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. Not going to go that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. And there's the pass to the great one. Middleton outside. Now Bledsoe from downtown. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And for Houston, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Harden has a wide open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Harden's got 18 points just in the second half. Bucks leading by 20. Bledsoe passes to the great one. Drummond with it. And Kenneth Faried pulls it down. Faried's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with a 3. No good from the great one.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Faried left side. The deep 3 from Harden. Rebound Andre Drummond. Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Stolen by Harden. And the foul called on the great one. That will be foul number 5 on him. Rockets trailed by 20. Now here's Westbrook. Harden outside. Drummond with the block.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the jump hook. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lets a floater go, and Westbrook gets it to go.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Go outside. Here's the great one. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 28.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Knocks it loose. Here's Layman. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Harden outside. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 31.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Middleton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one falls for Middleton. one is no good. Rockets trail by 18. Right side, Westbrook. Feeds to Fareed. Hayward trying to get open. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Outside Westbrook. And that's going to be a treble.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Bucks leading by 20. Here's the great one. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, he attacks the glass with a ferocity that you have to see to believe. Rebounding, that's his forte.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 22. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the great one.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Fareed. Moves back up, and the layup is up and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Outside Thomas. Inside, here's Adams. He can't get that one to fall.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the great one.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Snell. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Here's the great one. It's hauled in by Gordon. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's the great one. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.